Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be doing gameplay with the brand new GOAT Tim Thomas. This is probably the best card in today's GOAT Festival. Wouldn't recommend spending to get him at all, to be totally honest, at this point in the year. As good as he is, and I do think he's going to be great. I think he's going to be pretty much on the level of KD and Beasley, like arguably the best shooting guard in the game. This card's going to be that good. The question really is, though, with him, is he worth spending hundreds of dollars to get? And the answer to that question, at least in my opinion, is no. So there you go. That's what I will say. Like, shout out to my guy Card Shark. Appreciate him letting me use his account to record this video, but he spent a few $100s to get this card. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how it is. And I honestly just can't justify that at this point in the year. That's just my opinion, and y'all can do what you want, but I personally wouldn't. That being said, he's 6'10", 99 everything. Like, the card's awesome. He's going to be an absolute beast. I'm excited to try him out. I think he's going to be a lot of fun to use. I wish he was more realistically attainable, because the only way to really get this card is spend a bunch of money or grind. Probably, I would say it's a 40-hour grind or so to get this card this week. I mean, you basically got to play my team like it's your full-time job in July in order to get this card. And that's a bit, I don't know, that's a bit insane to me. That being said, I am interested to try the card. I think he's gonna be a lot of fun. So it's not like I'm not excited to use it. I'm glad I get to try him out, but I don't know. Just at the end of the day, this card's basically, he's KD sized, so that's obviously really good. He's got Dr. J's jump shot. He's got Steph-based Sexton upper, so definitely a really good shot. I mean, look, this card's great. Like, I'm not going to sit here and act like he's not. He's one of the best shooting guards in the game. I think he's just as good as KD. Like, he and KD are very similar cards. They have the same SIGs. They both have elite jumpers. They both have, they're both 6'10". I mean, Tim's got the Sexton fade as well, the Sexton Pro 2, which is obviously the best Pro 2. Like, he's got the best fade in the game. I think this card's going to be awesome. I think he's as good as it gets in my team at the shooting guard position. I would say I think it is basically a matter of opinion between KD, Beasley, and Tim Thomas, but Tim absolutely has an argument as the best shooting guard in the game. This card's going to be an absolute monster. Just not worth spending hundreds of dollars to get. You know what I mean? So no card is at this point in the year. Tim Thomas certainly isn't. So that being said, I am excited to use the card. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun to use. Let's hop into a game. Let's see what Timmy T can do. All right, hopping into this game, we were playing against I Hotter Than You. Okay. He's got Invincible Shea, Invincible Booker, Invincible Carmelo, Invincible Brooke Lopez, and Invincible Patrick Ewing. A full Invincible lineup, but a bit of an undersized one. Is he going to finish that? No, he's not. That's just a bad animation. I could obviously hit my pop there, but I don't need to. This team we have, by the way, on the court is absolutely ridiculous today. I mean, Sean Bradley and Ralph Sampson in the front court with Giannis the 3, LeBron at the 1, and Tim Thomas the 2. It's 6'9", 6'10", 6'11", 7'4", 7'6" in the starting lineup. That's pretty nasty. I'm not gonna lie. Good shot. That's a contested midi by Shea, but he knocks it down. So good shot for him, and we'll hop into this game, see if we can actually get the floor spin. That's a fluke steal. All right, that's fine. That's not really a blitz. He just reached and got like a glitchy, like, I don't even know how to burst animation into a steal. I don't even really know how to describe that, to be totally honest. Drive the ball downhill, baseline drive, and Tim Thomas is on the board, gets his first bucket of the game. For those of y'all, by the way, who might be wondering, what about Tim Thomas makes him worthy of being a GOAT Festival card? Well, you probably didn't play 2K23 if that's the case, because he's one of those famous 2K names. You know what I mean? This is one of those guys who's out here because people love him in 2K. That's why he's got this card more than anything else. Stop and pop, Timmy T. That's open, and it's missed because he's freaking low on stamina. Gosh dang it. All right. Contest. Good. I just got a green, though. Like, that's just tough. Help a little bit off the hash. We're good. Good. Can you contest? Maybe. Okay, we got enough of a contest. Didn't get a great contest, but we did something, I guess. So let's drive the ball here with Ralph Sampson. Hit our corner. I'm just shooting over you. Tim Thomas. That should be green, and it is. His jumper is smooth, man. Sexton upper just is such a buttery upper. I pretty much haven't seen a Sexton upper jumper that I'm not a fan of, to be totally honest at this point. And my opponent misses another shot that probably should have made. That was open enough to hit for sure. I could obviously shoot this with Ralph, but it ain't a Ralph Sampson gameplay. It's a Tim Thomas gameplay. Fine, I'll just take my assist. Fine. If you're going to double team me every time I touch the ball with Tim Thomas for the rest of the game, then I'm going to take my assists, but we're going to be smart and we're going to have a good gameplay here. This card is great, and I want to make him look like it. Let's play some defense, go under the screen. We're good. Contest manually. Yep, watch the step back. He's going to try to do some unorthodox something to get an open shot, or he's just going to force in my face and green it. I mean, okay. I don't love that shot selection for him, to be totally honest, but it did work out, didn't it? And I'm blowing by. Taking on a triple team, Tim Thomas. He was gonna have a dunk too if that wasn't called a foul. But he's literally gonna double team me every single play for the rest of the game, isn't he? He's gonna double me every time I touch the ball with Tim Thomas. Maybe he's not. I'm shooting that too. Timmy T, come on. Tim Thomas, Green Bean. This card is hooping right now. I love this jumper, by the way. This card is a dog. He really is right there with Beasley and KD. You pretty much could just say your opinion on who the best shooting guard in the game is between those three, and nobody can really disagree with you. I think they're all amazing. That's clicked on and contested, and that is a board. And the ball is going right back in your worst nightmare's hands. Tim Thomas walking up the court. It's like Jaws. Contact dunk. Hey, let's go, Timmy T. Let's go. Another slam. He's hooping right now, man. He is absolutely doing it. I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. He's got 10 points and an assist, playing really, really well. And he's the main source of defensive attention and is still doing this well. Good X switch. They didn't switch. Braun. I don't know why Braun didn't X switch. I thought that was a perfect X switch. Honestly, I might have been a little bit late. Braun may not have been able to recover the D-book regardless, but he didn't even try. They didn't switch, and I don't really know why, to be totally honest. Blow by. Oh, another free shot for Ralph Sampson. If we could have just passed it, but you know what? This will work too. Was that Cameron Brink? I guess his coach is Cameron Brink. All right, there you go. Tim Thomas. First free throw's up and easy. Second free throw, same thing. Both of them are knocked down, and we got a 5-point lead. This card is looking great so far, man. He is playing really, really well. Is that Dark Matter Bull? That bum card. That card stinks. Board, run. I don't know who he has the 2. Is that Ray Allen? I don't know who that is. I think that's 100 overall Ray Allen. That's my fault. That one he did actually blitz. Let's go middle here. Peek, shot. That's a little deep. That might be green though. Oh my goodness, I thought I made it. That would have been an absolutely nasty shot. That is Ray Allen, isn't it? He misses. Tim Thomas, 6 seconds left. We're gonna run the floor. Just get a blow by all the way to the rim. Hop step. No, I forced it. I absolutely forced it. That's just trying to get a shot off before the end of the quarter, get a decently efficient look, but unfortunately unable to do it there. That being said, not a bad start to the game. 5-point lead. Tim Thomas with a 12-point. Really, really solid all around first quarter. This card has been great so far, and I absolutely love what I'm seeing. So he's got everything you need. He's got all the SIGs, he's got all the size, he's got the elite jumper, he's got the perfect fade, he's got everything you want. This card is great, and it's a real shame he's not attainable, because man, this is where 2K could really build some goodwill in their community if they had made these types of cards more earnable than they actually are. Because a guy like Tim Thomas is a card that people would love to get. But 40 hours in 1 week to get him is a bit ridiculous in July, and people just aren't going to put that much time and effort into this game mode at this point in the year. And I think that's understandable, but it is disappointing because it feels like in a lot of ways a missed opportunity for a card that is really, really good, and a lot of cards in this GOAT Festival that are really, really good and really, really big name MyTEAM cards. I mean, people want to get these cards, and unfortunately they just can't, and that's a shame. But can I green one more? There we go. Tim Thomas greens one more 3. He has paid so much defensive attention to Tim, and yet we got 15, 1-1, 5-9, 3, 6-3. I gotta say, that was a pretty good gameplay by a very, very, very good Tim Thomas card. I wish I could recommend this card. I really do wish I could. I can't, because I recommend not spending money on the game. But he's great. He is, I would say, very much arguably the best shooting guard in the game. It's a shame that the best shooting guards in the game are Beasley, gate kept behind an event, Tim Thomas, gate kept behind an event, and Kevin Durant, who's like millions of MT. There are a bunch of good attainable cards too, but it's just a shame when the best of the best are not attainable at all. You know what I mean? I'd like to see at least a couple of the best cards in the game really be attainable for free, but they're just for the most part not. And that's a shame, but it's the truth of my team for the last, well, pretty much this entire year, honestly. So that being said, that's going to do it for the video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.